Now Goober Gang, I'm glad you've been enjoying these boat modification videos, and we've got another good one here for you today. This is a simple mod that's going to make your time getting onto the water a heck of a lot easier. I'm Captain Dan, you're watching Goober Time Guide Service. Let's jump into this thing. Now the focus of today's videos is these transom straps right here, these boat tie-down straps. They're going to secure your boat to your trailer so it's not bouncing around. This little John boat is not super heavy, so it could rattle around on me a little bit on the road. It's also going to help the boat from sliding back and forth on the bunk boards. A lot of boats come with this lousy system right here. You gotta tension it, and you gotta undo your strap to get that off, take it off when you get to the boat ramp, and then when you're done getting off the water, you gotta tension it back up, get it just right. And I mean, if you've been sitting at a boat ramp waiting to launch your boat, the only thing worse than watching somebody fiddle with this whole system and get their tension just right and tuck their cord up so it's not gonna flap out when they're flying down the road kind of like that, the only thing worse than waiting on that guy is being that guy. So let's not be that guy. If you've got these things, get rid of them. It's 2024, there's way better options out there. Those gotta go. Now, full disclosure here, I did have a company reach out to me and offer to send me the product in exchange to use their product in a video. There were no stipulations on what I had to say or what kind of review I had to give. And that company right here is Strapinno. These straps are gonna make your time on the water a heck of a lot easier. I've already checked them out and they are mighty nice. Let's head on into the workbench and check them out together. Here we go, we got that box from Strapinno. Open that up, got a nice little message for you. Get ready to be strapped and steady. Pretty simple inside this box. You just got your 2 sets of ratchet straps here. Set that off to the side. They do come with a nice little carrying pouch. Since these are going to come right off the trailer, as you'll see here in a minute, you can always throw them in the pouch, store them somewhere nice and simple. Care instructions. Now, first thing you're going to notice with these straps is they've got the 2 hooks. We'll see why that's cool in a second here. Both spring-loaded clasps. They're not going to bounce off your trailer or rattle off or anything like that. Really easy to get off as well. Ratcheting mechanism, nice and heavy duty. Feels really good engagement. Here's your release tab right here. Press that in. You can go on up. There's an extra notch up top here. Go up into that notch and all of a sudden you've got some spring-loaded tension here in your strap. That's going to help you put it on the trailer and get it stretched out to the length that you need. You can also adjust this buckle anywhere you want since it's free floating between these 2 hooks right here. When you've got it positioned, push the lever in, back on down. It's going to hold that tension. No more spring-loaded action there, and just tighten it up with your ratchet. Really nice quality, plastic back so it's not going to scratch anything up. Really nice product here from Strapinno. Now, instead of being the guy fiddling around with these stupid things at the boat ramp, all you've got to do is take your 2 straps, one at the top, put that in the up position, go down to your bottom strap, boom, click it in, position that thing wherever you want it to be, and then ratchet it tight. And I'll tell you what, that thing is going nowhere. That is guitar string tight right there. Now the real benefit to this system right here, easy on and off, pop it off. And if you're going into salt water to fish and you don't want to dunk these things in some salt water or brackish water or leave them out in the open for somebody to steal, look at that, pop them off real quick, get them right back on at the end of the day. 2 clips, slide into position and a couple ratchets, and that's all it takes. Super easy, super secure, ready to go, rock and roll every single time. Another thing I really like is when you're ready to launch your boat, you put it up in the auto retract position. So when you take these off, it all tightens down to a nice little package. Cord retracts in, flip it down, and that's something really nice and small you could store in your boat if you wanted to. Throw it in a hatch somewhere, and you're off to the races, man. Throw it in your truck, done. Really nice and small package there. Now, if you're the type of person that prefers to have your buckle on your boat trailer, all you got to do is hook it up, ratchet it up, and drive. Then you're a good company, because that's exactly what I prefer as well. Yes, it does leave your boat straps looking a little junky after a while, especially if you fish in a brackish water or salt water like I do a lot of the times. And what I'm going to recommend is don't go to Amazon and buy these cheapos like I did. Now, it's great to ball on a budget, but remember, Strapinno's got your back. I went for the stainless steel version in this set right here. We're gonna head on into the workbench. I'll show you why these are so heavy duty and why they're my choice for what I'm gonna use on my boat. Again, we got our Strapinno stainless steel right here. Get ready to be strapped and steady. Pop that open, you got your 2 buckles. We're just gonna use 1 for now. And we got some mounting hardware. So let's shove all this to the side. They keep it pretty simple, which I like. Again, we've got that really nice spring-loaded clasp right there, so this is never going to fall off your trailer as you're trailing around if it ever gets slack in it. Got a nice plastic-coated backing. Really strong, heavy-duty stainless steel operation here. Listen to that engagement. She clicks right on over. When you're ready to disconnect, it's got a nice release button in here. Pull that down, put it into that extra engagement spot up top, and now you've got it on a bungee. And we'll show you why this is really cool when we get out to the boat here in a second. But first, we're going to set that off to the side and dive into this package right here, which I think is really cool, and it's probably the reason you want to buy this set. Although Strapinno does have that other set we saw with the 2 clasps, now you've got that as well. You can open this up, bolt that in right here, and now all of a sudden you've got 2 clasps on your buckle. So you could pop these off if you're ever in a saltwater situation, or if you think they might walk away from some real honest individual at the boat ramp. Pop them off, throw them in the truck. Again, pretty small package once it's all said and done. Store that somewhere. These are a little heavier duty than the last set. We've got a 2-inch wide buckle right here, but most people are probably going to use this set. Open it up, bolt it straight to the trailer with this stainless steel hardware they send in the box with it. That's what I'm going to go do right now. Now to complete this install, you want to think about both sides of this hardware right here. I've got a 3/4 inch socket and a 3/4 inch socket. That's going to work out perfect. So get those ready. Let's rock and roll. You could also use a 3/4 and a crescent wrench. When you're ready to install, this is what I recommend for the first step. Clip it on your boat, open that bad boy up, and then set it here. That's going to help you get your angle lined up so you're not installing it one way and then realize your strap's going to be all kinked. So make sure that's going to be nice and straight, heading straight up to your strap there. Okay, open that lip up all the way. That buckle's going to go up. Slide your bolt in, go through your trailer eyelet. If you don't have something like this, you might have to drill into your trailer and maybe get some longer hardware, but luckily I've got these little wing tabs down here on my trailer. Bolt in through the wing on your trailer. That's going to butt right up against my light there. I'm going to first put the washer on the back and then finish up with my nylon lock nut. Get it hand tight. From here, all you got to do is tighten it down. 3/4 inch sockets I've got on here. Couple cranks. And that thing's solid. Tighten it up and you can really get your boat on there tight. Again, guitar string tight. These straps are no joke. Now here's the part I absolutely love. When you get to the ramp, pull your release button down, pull it in the all the way up position. You're gonna get that tension out of there. And again, this is on a spring, so all you gotta do, pull that off, boom, done. That's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna be dragging along the pavement. When you pull out of the boat ramp, you're good to go. Then when you're ready to call it a day, get your boat on the trailer, back up into that open position, crank it up, clip it in. You're gonna have to use the release pad to get this down, and then just give it a couple of cranks. And you can get that as tight as you could probably rip your buckle off with it, but man, that's not going anywhere. Now the real point of this video, you don't want to be this guy at the boat ramp fiddling with this stupid thing. And you sure as heck don't want to buy a piece of garbage that's just going to be unreliable, rusty, and always binding up on you. Toss that stuff to the side. Get either the set with the double hooks, or my recommendation, the one that bolts onto the trailer and has the option for the double hooks, and take care of it. They're not cheap. I've got all the links to everything down in the description below, so go check them out. You can get them right on Amazon, everybody's favorite store. And while you're in Amazon, pick up some of this right here, WD-40 silicone spray. Get that into the gear mechanism. The key with silicone spray is right there, waterproof. This thing's going in the river. This thing's going in the lake. This thing's going in the ocean, wherever you launch your boat. Any kind of grease that you use is gonna wear off. Get that silicone spray, get it in there. You don't have to go crazy. Nice thing about this WD-40, folds up, stow it in your truck, hit it every couple trips, at least once a month. Keep these things nice. It's a good investment. You treat them right, they're gonna last you a heck of a long time, a lot longer than those other options. Big shout out to Strapinno for sending these along. Highly recommend you go check them out, get a set for yourself, something nice quality, stainless steel, protect it. It's gonna last you a long time. It's Captain Dan, Goober Time Guide Service. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you on the next one.